Let's go.
How many pictures are on Yelp? Pull up all these pictures and you're like, oh, that's the dessert you're eating? All right, Michelle. That's the candle? Okay, that's the same candle. I know where that.
45 minutes to an hour.
45 minutes to an hour. Wait, can you run that long? No offense.
That's how I got married, dog. You know, my first date, bro.
Is that what you did?
Yeah, my first date with her.
And look at
I think a guy's more comfortable being alone than a girl. But I mean, that's a whole nother
think so?
I think.
All right. Welcome to the Men Don't Know Podcast. I'm the man of many friends, your host, creator Chris Boone. Here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys. We ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, Pandora, you downloaded that Men Don't Know Podcast app. I can't thank y'all enough. Merch stores open as always, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at MenDon'tKnow.com. Or hop on the MenDon'tKnow.com website and shoot me a message. Coy, my guy.
Yes, sir.
How we living?
What's going on? We're great.
Question of the day is, what's the rush? Like, why are people rushing into the dating, and rushing into the relationship and rushing into marriage? Like, why, what's the problem with taking the time and
No problem.
just enjoying each other and enjoying the dating life? And, what's the rush?
What is the rush? There is pressure from outside.
You
gotta. Girls think.
Yeah.
The goal line, married, kids, white picket fence. Excuse me.
Yep.
And you can't get there until you get a start. So,
yeah, I hear you. Let's once again, let's call a girl first.
Yep.
Let me see what I'm gonna call real quick, and I will call. Oh yeah. Let's call my sister and see what she got to say. I think I know what she's gonna say, but
Hey,
how we living?
good. How are you?
Good. I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up, Nina.
Nina, what's going on?
What up, boy?
Oh,
That's
see?
what I'm talking about. Hey,
What up, boy?
what up, boy? What up, youngster?
that dap.
that brother hug. Bring it in,
Bro hug.
All right, Nina. Question of the day: what's the problem? Why the rush? Meaning is, why are so many people quick to rush into relationships? And what's the problem with taking your time and building up to the girlfriend status, boyfriend status, engagement, fiance status? Why are we always rushing to those things?
Well, first of all, who's considering it a rush? People are doing it on their own time.
I hear you. But do you think that people aren't doing enough? Do you think people aren't getting to know people enough? The vetting process is a little short? Wouldn't you say?
I don't.
Yeah, you know what? Let me say this. People have been with us for 5 years, so they've been with you for 5 years. So,
Right.
And let's say this. You're taking a little bit longer of time with the new guy. Shall I say that? The dating thing, I mean, I feel like you're crossing your T's, dotting your I's, a little bit of a crock pot, as Coy would put it, entree.
Oh, well,
This is not a microwavable dinner.
I mean, I've done a lot of things different, but I can honestly, I'll be honest, like, we're together, we're not dating.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, I like that. Congratulations on that point. I've yet to meet the youngster, but I mean,
Together and dating, which one goes first?
dating goes first. You're dating.
Well, dating goes first, so we're like, we're a couple. We're not.
You're not in the streets. You're not an alley cat.
No,
Okay.
I'm not.
Whoever needs to know will know.
Right, but I also
Relax, Wale over here. Put you on the need to know. Relax, Wale. It's my sister. Go ahead. Sorry. My bad.
I just think that it's just different. like the way we met was different, the way we flow is different.
Okay.
And I feel like he knew what he wanted, I knew what I wanted.
Okay.
I you know, sometimes it's just the right place, right time. You have so many conversations.
Like that.
And we actually spent a lot of time together in such a short amount of time.
Okay.
Which has been great.
Like it.
And so it was just like, you know, why not?
100%.
Why don't we just do this?
100%.
Because both of us have like waited 90 days before, and then here we are single. So this time we're just in the same headspace, and we want the same thing. But to be honest, I would want to lock me down real quick. I mean, so
I ain't trying to teach you ahoy, but you know what I'm saying. If it was me dating me, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'd be outside in the rain with a boombox. You know what I'm saying. But,
yes, I would.
I hear
but
you.
There's just a clear understanding.
Okay.
And I just think it really depends on the person. I'm glad, like I have other experiences, and this one's different, like completely different.
I like that. I think in if you're asking me, I think you have taken your time with this one. In my opinion, and what I've seen, I feel like you are taking your time with this one because I think you're getting a lot of questions answered,
right?
Rather than getting them answered in the relationship.
That's true. That's okay.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, way different.
Yeah, that
way
is
different.
true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You guys are asking a lot of questions to figure out if you guys are like-minded in the ways y'all need to be like-minded in order for the relationship to grow and evolve.
Yeah. No, you're definitely right.
That is what I will say, because I mean, I feel like used to, you'd meet a guy and like I remember, you know, the ex, when you met him, he was on the podcast and it was like off to the races. You know,
very true.
You know, and this time you're like let's, you know what I'm saying, like we sitting. I feel like I don't want to say it, but I felt like last time it was like Applebee's. Like where Applebee's, it's not a fast food restaurant, but it doesn't take long. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got into it in like an Applebee's, you know, speak. Where this time, I feel like this is like 7-course Michelin star, because you're taking your time. There's like 700 questions you're asking. He's got to get vetted by another best friend, and you know what I'm saying? He's over here checking lists. You know, he's interviewing, and he's done met this person. You know what I'm saying? So there were levels to this for him, as well as it probably was for you on his side.
Yeah,
too.
For me too.
So,
yeah, for sure.
You guys are both. I guess what I'm saying is, you guys are doing your due diligence, but you know, you guys are getting back to the questions faster, like in the interview.
Yeah. It definitely is, because I mean, it was. I know we both want the same thing, but we both had to make sure that we wanted the same thing, and then our friends had to make sure that this was the right person for us, because you know, he was a blind date for me, and so he got vetted by by Jay. And then
do you think I need to have Coy start vetting? Do you think I need to have Coy start vetting?
I think so.
Damn.
Yes, Coy is your Jay. Yes.
So what's his first and last name?
Oh, man. Hey, I ain't gonna right. Hey, Nina, I ain't gonna hold you. Plenty of people have been trying to figure this man out. Okay, you not bad. You not bad.
I know. I mean, there's like more to come. There'll be a hard launch after.
Trust me.
You know, after September, there'll be a hard launch.
There's quite a few people that have tried to figure out this Rubik's Cube. Yeah. I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? This Pandora's box. But anyways, like, let's get back to that. I just, you know.
So I think that when it comes to really like moving fast, or might skip the dating, I think because people are just like, you know what, forget it. What's the point? Whether we're dating or together, if we don't like each other, we can just break up. because let's be honest. In California, we have the highest divorce rate, and I feel like that's how people see it, though.
Yeah, 100%. Like,
just want to get it
you
over
know?
with.
Don't you want to look for forever though? I feel like when I talk to people,
I know I do.
Yeah, I feel like when I talk to people, like, damn, don't you want to just rock with somebody?
I mean, you do.
I feel like,
I think-
But you're acting like you could just push a button and be rocking with them.
I mean,
you know?
trust
It's
me. I
work to
thought I
do.
could push a button too. I think everybody thinks they can push a button at one point in their life.
Yeah, it doesn't.
They don't.
Because it's two different people,
100%.
and everyone really should take their time and enjoy and truly ask the questions. And I think that is what's missing. It's asking the questions, including the hard questions. Like we sat down and because
you don't want to know.
We don't want to know.
Not yet,
and this time we're like, we're ripping the Band-Aid off. I need to know this, that, like, do you want children or whatnot? But I also, for me, for the first time, I took a step back. He was telling me what he wanted. I didn't ask or anything.
Yeah.
My friend definitely vetted him because she's just like, we're not going to fuck around this time.
You let your friend vet it, but not Chris.
Yeah, that's what I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. She, hey, I mean,
her and Chris have the same. They're both Libras. They're on the same.
Once again, that's why I said maybe I should have Koi start vetting these people. Like, Koi,
I don't want the Virgo. You don't want the Virgo to get the scent of that.
But I honestly, I was telling just like a few coworkers, like I knew, because she's the one who volunteered to manage my dating profiles and all that, but I knew that she would truly find someone for me because of as much as like she loves and cares about me, she has even higher standards for me.
That's what you want.
And so I
like it. I like it.
And
I like it.
I have other friends who have the same highest standards, and they don't want to see me hurt, and they're tired of seeing me hurt. And I think that if people just at this point, I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna let go and let God, and God works in mysterious ways, and that's what I did.
Let go and let God. That's what I'm talking about. God first and everything. All right.
Right. And honestly, people just need to. People will tell you exactly who they are within a week of you knowing them.
That's facts.
A week.
Just pay attention.
Yeah.
That's facts. I like that. 100%.
Yeah.
We're going to let you go. I appreciate you to the moon and back.
Same here. You guys have fun.
Just text us his name.
Yeah, see you this again. Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Koi over here. Just text me his name.
I got no info on it.
I know. We know you ain't got no info. You are like... You are
Columbo.
FBI. Yeah, Columbo. You are FBI. You are FBI's most, sought after employee. Let's hop back into this. Let's get with B. I figured we would go a man and a woman and just kind of understand the dynamics and difference of what each one of them sees. I feel like my boy gonna be loud, so let me turn him down. B, what's good, family?
What up?
Not much. How we living?
Good.
Man, question of the day. I'm here with Koi. Say what's up, B?
B, what up, boy?
What up?
All right, the question is, what's the problem? Why the rush? Meaning, why do people have a problem with slowing down and dating to get to know somebody? And what's the rush of hopping into a relationship to get engaged, to get married? Why the rush?
Maybe they think that they don't have enough time left.
I mean...
Oh, what are we talking about? Are we talking about the age?
I mean, let me give you the age. We're gonna say 30 to 50. 30 to 50. Big age gap.
Okay. So I think 30 to 50. Most people, like, especially I think women.
Yep.
When they don't get that done in their 20s, they feel like the biological clock is running out soon. So they think that they got another what? If they start, let's say they start at 30, like
Yep.
they have, I would say they have like 8 years to figure it out, right?
Okay.
So the thing is, most good relationships that
Mhm.
tend to go into marriages, I think they go through the dating process for at least 5 to 6 years. I would say.
Okay.
I think some of the good relationships that last long, I think sometimes they go for 5 to 10 years. You know what I'm saying? It all depends.
Let me let me
Depends on
ask you this though. Let me ask you
it.
this. How long do you think someone should date somebody until they get into a relationship?
Uh,
I hate putting
I,
a
I like
time
the
on
90
things,
day.
but go
I
ahead.
like the 90-day rule.
Okay. Why?
I like the 90-day rule. I think it just gives you enough time to learn one another
Okay.
if you are compatible, and
Okay.
you never know. Like some people like dating around, and so if they have multiple people that they're dating,
Okay.
I think a 90-day is a good um amount of time for them to figure out. Okay, I like this guy. From a woman's perspective, I like this guy over this guy, and so I think like the dating aspect, like if you have 90 days of dating with that one person, I think
Yep.
it's enough time to realize that okay, maybe this is a guy that I want to
That's a season.
continue
That's a whole
to.
season.
Yeah, that's the whole season. All right, but let me ask you this now.
Yeah.
That's almost a quarter. Let me ask you this. Damn, completely lost my train of thought. But okay, what was I gonna say? Damn, I hate that.
But okay, let me add in this.
Go
So
ahead.
like he mentions age,
Mhm.
which is for sure my answer.
Yep,
Because
yep,
if you
yep.
look at biological clock matters,
Yeah, yeah.
but
100%.
let's say what are the younger generation called? What do we call them? Gen
Gen Z,
Z.
yeah,
A lot of
Gen Z.
them, you notice now, they're not in a rush for anything. They're
Yeah.
not in a rush to
yeah.
drive.
Drive,
They're not in a
yeah.
rush to buy a car. They're not in
Right.
a rush to work.
Yeah.
It's like
So,
so the age does matter, you know?
yeah, it does, because I'll give you an example, because I was with my buddy at a my friend is doing a quinceanera for his daughter, right?
Yep.
And so we went to this photography place where so they can, like, a guy to find out what the package is and etc. Right?
Yep. Yep.
So since we are planning to do that, we kind of wanted to go, and like he asked me to come with him so I can understand, what to do and etc. But one of the things that he said was that he said that in my business right now, quinceaneras is probably the hottest one as opposed to weddings and anything else. So like weddings are dwindled down immensely. He said that there's less weddings happening nowadays as opposed to what it was like 5 to 10 years ago, because that kind of tells you that the Gen Z, you know these kids don't want to get married. They're more happy about making money, spending money, going out partying and hooking up, and that's all they like. There's no really depth into
Rush.
learning one another.
Yep.
There's no rush. They don't care about it. I think the Gen Z, they just don't care. They don't care to like get into this relationship and
Right.
etc. You see very rare nowadays.
I
that you
mean,
see relationships.
I think it
You
happens.
see people. I think you see people like in hooking up and
I
dating, but I
think it's
don't
just,
think you see many relationships.
No, I think it's just it depends on the state you're in too.
Well, yeah, 100%. Like
Okay,
I'm looking at the West Coast. Obviously, we live here,
Okay, yeah, no, I hear
right?
you.
But I mean, I'm not talking about. Yeah, I mean, if you go to big cities, I'm pretty sure it's the same way. Only if you go to like Midwest and small town places, I'm pretty sure that still happens. I mean, I'm pretty sure people date and they get, like, if you go to, like, I'm pretty sure like the South is completely different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're talking about Texas, cowboys and things like that. I think they still go by their traditional ways, right?
I mean,
so I just think, like, I think we don't take time anymore because of. So I mean, going back to it, I think it depends on who's, like, if the woman, for instance, obviously has a biological clock, so they think from 30 to 40, that's all they have time, so they're gonna put a rush in it, right?
Let me give you this.
And
let me ask you this. Let me step in and ask you this. What would you tell somebody? Hey, I just met this girl. I started talking to her. What would you tell them? Like, I think she's the one. What would you tell them?
Continue to date them.
man, but she, I feel like, I want to make her my girl. Like,
She will be then.
Right. She will be if you just continue to date them. Give them time. Let them come to you. Don't go don't go rushing to a relationship because because that's what you want. Because it's a two-way street at the end of the day,
100%,
right? Both people
100%.
have to agree, right? So
Yep.
you have to because a relationship, mainly women controls it in a way, I would say. Because if you want to hook up with a person, if you want to sleep with that person, obviously she has to be the one who approves that. She's the one who has to say okay.
100%.
Right.
Women choose who they sleep with. Men choose who they marry.
Correct. So my thing is, so if the marrying part is done by the man, right?
Mhm.
Because we are the one proposing.
Mm-hmm.
So then I would say you want to let it come to the woman. So don't rush the woman. Let her make the decision on herself. So the only thing you can do is just show who you are and continue to be the person you are and continue dating and just try to do many things with that person as much as you can so you get to know that person more on a deeper level.
All right, B, we're going to let you go. I appreciate you, my boy.
All right, brother.
All right, I'll see you
Later,
later.
B.
No. I agree to a standpoint. I mean, I think, man, you know how they